run the city. We run the team.
What's goody? What's goody? We back in this thing. Your man King Dopest. My One Love Army. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? We gonna give them a minute. We gonna give them a minute. Let me see. Got Lizzo, Trump, Lil Meech, all in the news. Up.
Run the city. We run the team.
My bad, y'all. That was my oldest child. Her and her husband have become the proud new owners of a dealership, a car dealership. So, shout out to Wilson and Ashanti. Jeez. So we back to it. Back to it. Lizzo, former President Donald Trump, and Lil Meech. Anything else y'all want to talk about, make sure y'all just drop it in the comments so we can look it up and get the 411. Thank you, Melanin. Royalty. One Love Royalty. Oh, that's a good name. That's a good name. Had some good discussions with some good folks today. That's always motivating. It seemed like, I don't know if this happens to y'all, but y'all ever had that time in life where it seems like every little quote that you hear or song or movie is like a message? Because they say sometimes the movie or the song doesn't pick you. I mean, you don't pick the song or the movie. The song or the movie pick you. That's where I feel like I'm at right now. I was like, I'm getting all these like little cryptic messages and things that seem to align with where I'm at in life right now. So if you guys haven't, make sure y'all all hit that subscription button, the notifications bell, and all that good stuff. I don't know exactly. I'm gonna have to fix this. Hold on, real quick. All right. Lizzo, say it ain't so. So this story, I'm gonna just keep it real. This story caught me by surprise. Being that, Lizzo is an inspiration to so many. Free spirited, unforgiving, is unapologetic. Let me say it like that. Some of y'all know how I kind of feel about certain things. So, I'm not a big fan of Lizzo, but I just know that, like, she's inspiring to a lot of people. So, I feel like, okay, that comes with a lot of weight, on your shoulders. And to hear, like, some of the accusations the last couple days or whatnot, is it believable? I don't know. Somebody that's championing full figure BBW women, the cause of that demographic of people to be a body shamer? What you guys think? So if you don't know what's going on, let me see if I can find something real quick. Try to do it real quick. Lizzo has backup dancers and such that are accusing her of, I think one is suing for actually being terminated. She believes she was terminated because of her weight. I don't know. Oh, no, I didn't talk. Somebody asked me earlier, did I talk about Jocelyn? I did not talk about this part. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to touch on it. So all these people are coming out the woodworks. Let's watch this. Hold on.
Different about me was my weight. And in this meeting, she stated as well that, dancers get fired for gaining weight. And then she kind of paused and looked at me, and I still don't know if she really meant to single me out in that moment. But when she looked at me and she said that, I was kind of like, so she's really concerned about my weight. And then, when we had that private meeting, when I was kind of cornered, they kind of wouldn't let me, get away with not telling them something personal. So, and a reason why something was wrong with me. So I ended up telling them that I struggle with, anxiety and depression, and that I'm in recovery from an eating disorder. And as soon as I said eating disorder, they immediately were like, oh, like, in their head, it was making sense as to why I was gaining weight, because it had something to do with an eating disorder problem. It was the same. My energy was the same. The only thing that was different about me was my weight. And in this meeting, she stated as well that, dancers get fired for gaining weight. And then she kind of paused and looked at me, and I still don't know if she really meant to single me out in that moment. But when she looked at me and she said that, I was kind of like, so she's really concerned about my weight. And then, when we had that private meeting, when I was kind of cornered, they kind of wouldn't let me, get away with not telling them something personal. So, and a reason why something was wrong with me. So I ended up telling them that I struggle with, anxiety and depression, and that I'm in recovery from an eating disorder. And as soon as I said eating disorder, they immediately were like, oh, like, in their head, it was making sense as to why I was gaining weight, because it had something to do with an eating disorder problem. It was the same. My energy was the same. The only thing that was different about me was my weight.
Woo. It's the private meetings for me. Right. Look, let me say this. It's not in defense of Lizzo, but I gotta be fair, right? there are, and it's kind of, look. This is kind of hypocritical, right? I don't know if that's body shaming, but I do know, like, when people look for dancers and certain, like, they looking for certain type of things. And same thing in the modeling industry. And, you know, yeah, it's the private meeting. I saw another one where, I'm going to look for it real quick. But I saw another interview where they were talking about, they were calling her queen and all this kind of, the same people that were talking mess about her were like calling her queen. And but Lizzo did put out a statement. She put out a statement. Look, we're gonna check that out real quick. So let me get my ugly mug out the way. Hold on. So the statement reads, "These last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional." Even as a plus model, we have requirements. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing. I just had somebody, Natasha. Thank you so much for that. You know what I mean? Thank you. But I was thinking the same thing. Like, there are certain requirements for any type of, anything where it's physical in nature. There's usually some type of physical requirements, right? There's a physical requirement to be a police officer. There's a physical requirement to be a fireman. Although I don't really know if they do that for police. I done seen some heavy, I'm going to just use the word heavy set. I've seen some heavy set policemen. I would watch body cam and I was like, man, I'd run from him. I probably would run from him. Oh, you know, back in the day when when I had stuff to run from, back in the day. What size was she when she auditioned? Right. Hold on. Let me see. So, okay. Lizzo is being sued by 3 of her former tour dancer for, check this out, sexual harassment, body shaming, and allegedly fostering a harsh work environment. Sheesh. I'm up in the air until, look, I just got through watching, it seemed like 100 years of the YNW Melly trial. I'm going to have to see a lot more evidence than just these girls getting on the shade room and with some people that look like they could be legal counsel. I got to see more. You know what I mean? I got to see more. Lizzo is innocent until proven guilty. Do y'all agree? Because, if they come out with something, I'm going to be on some whole other type of stuff. Like, uh-oh. Yeah. I'm going to be like, uh-oh. We got trouble. Y'all want to see something funny? Nah, it ain't funny. I ain't going to put it up. But I just, hold on. I got to. Hold on. I'm going to put it up. Did y'all see this video? the Somali. Did y'all see? Hold on, man. I need a quick laugh after that. I hope she didn't do that though. I really do. Did y'all see this video? So, wait a minute. Hold on, man. This is not a game. This is for real. So look. Hey, now she got on some thermals. She was a cousin or something of the minister of athletics in Somalia. So they didn't even send an actual athlete. They just Hey, they play too much, man. Hey, I watched this about 100 times today, yo. Hey, look, when I was feeling some kind of way today, I had my moment today. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in life. That definitely cheered me up. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, look, okay, let's get back on top. Okay, we talked about Lizzo. I'm not ready to throw the book at her and the kitchen sink and all that. I'm not ready. She may have said some, if they on tour, drinking, she may have said some stuff. I don't know. She did all of what they saying. So hopefully, I think what they trying to do is maybe get some money and settle out of court. Hopefully, if she didn't do anything, that she doesn't, she doesn't get bully balled. You know what I mean? All right. So the other big news is oh Lord, should I get into that now? Okay, we're gonna do this first. Donald Trump, former president, was indicted. I think this is his fourth indictment. Well, fourth. He's got a lot more charges than four, but I think this is like the fourth separate time that he's been indicted. So he showed up in Washington today at his arraignment to plead, and he pled not guilty to charges alleging that he basically tried to overturn the 2020 election. What I found surprising about this whole thing is how fast Mike Pence turned on him. Like, Pence was by his side. They did a term together. They went through a re-election campaign together. And now Mike Pence has completely flipped the script. Now Mike Pence is saying that the former president wanted him to do things that would put Trump in front of the Constitution. Meaning that he wanted Pence to help him in getting votes overturned. Essentially breaking the law. Hence the charges Donald Trump is facing now. So let me play a little bit of this.
Conversation that you had with him prior to January 6th, and should he be prosecuted?
You know, January 6th was a tragic day, and I've spoken and written about it extensively.
Wait a minute. This ain't the one. Hold on, that definitely ain't the one. Hold on. We're going to do this right here.
Let's be clear on this point. It wasn't just that they asked for a pause. The president specifically asked me, and his gaggle of crackpot lawyers asked me to literally reject votes, which would have resulted in the issue being turned over to the House of Representatives, and literally chaos would have ensued. Let's be clear on this point. It wasn't just that they asked for a pause. And irrespective of the indictment, I want the American people to know that I had no right to overturn the election. And then on that day, President Trump asked me to put him over the Constitution. But I chose the Constitution, and I always will. And I really do believe that.
What? Hey, they ain't the only ones. Y'all think all these rappers and these gang members is the only one flip-flopping. The crackpot lawyers. You know what's so crazy? This is the odd thing about this. Is that you're not man enough to say these things at the time that they take place. But you're self-serving enough to say them in a moment in time where it may help you get nominated. But this is how slow they really believe that the citizens of this country are. That I swear to you, you didn't say none of this when it happened. But now that you are throwing your hat in the bid for a nomination, you feel comfortable enough in your own skin to say, oh yeah, he wanted me to bypass the Constitution. And so I was having a conversation earlier, and I said, all this tells me is that they've already, the state's attorney or whoever is prosecuting any of these cases or one of these cases or all of the cases has already gotten to Mike Pence. He's been deposed. And at that deposition, he made these claims. So if at any point he is called to testify, it's on record. If at any point he is called to testify now, he's on the record. What y'all think that trial be like? Yeah, I believe Trump is going to want cameras everywhere. He going to want a camera right there on the table right in front of him. He going to want a table right in front of him. But, you know, this goes further to prove my point. Ethics and morals and all that good stuff have no place in today's society. Who really functions off of those anymore, right? I keep playing myself by having all these ethics and morals and principles, and our leaders don't have them. Your friends and the people that you grew up, nobody has these anymore, right? It just seems like it's a lack of any type of loyalty. I'm sick of it. Gotcha, bitch. I'm sick of it. This man, because look, let's just keep it real. And I'm no huge Trump fan, but Mike Pence is lame on a bunch of levels, right? At least Donald Trump speaks how he feels. I give him that. If I disagree on his policy and how he goes about policy and you know, his presidential etiquette, right? I can have problems with all that, but I can say the man speaks his mind. For you to come out all this time later and say that this man wanted you to do X, Y, and Z, but you did not say that at the time, especially at a time where Capitol Hill was under siege. Capitol Hill was under siege. Oh, yeah, the nation was in turmoil. Some people thought we were on the verge of some kind of, some kind of something. But you feel now is the time to speak out. Should have did it then. Maybe he's forced to do it now. You got to think about it like that. They have so much quote unquote evidence that maybe they uncovered something that Mike Pence knew and they pressured him. Like, we know you knew. We know what he said, what he did, and it'll serve you better unless you want to catch a co-conspirator conspirator charge or something like that. Like, so I don't know. It just seemed like it's a whole lot of selling out going on, but there ain't nothing new under the sun. But let me read up on this Jocelyn Hernandez thing. I'm really sick of her, to be honest, though. Y'all know that. I'm sick of her. Let me see what this say. Jocelyn Hernandez legal troubles continue to rise as she has more charges in connection to her fight with Big Lex. If you recall, the altercation occurred backstage at a Floyd Mayweather fight earlier this year. According to TMZ TV, the Puerto Rican princess was in court today for her arraignment when the judge explained prosecutors are charging her with 2 felony counts of battery on a law enforcement officer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. That ain't like beating up no girl on Love and Hip Hop. That ain't the same as beating up some girl on Love and Hip Hop. Hey, at some point, you got to pay the piper. And if you wasn't smart enough when you got TV shows and you came from this woman right here, Jocelyn Hernandez. Let me take my ugly mug off of here again so y'all can just look at her. Jocelyn Hernandez has more mug shots than any woman I've ever seen. This was before. You don't remember when she first got on Love and Hip Hop? They brought it when she first got hot on Love and Hip Hop. They brought out and they had a bunch of her mug shots. So that was years ago. And she's caught in at least 3, 4, 5 cases since then. This is horrible, y'all. This is horrible. But they can't wait. I guarantee you they can't wait to give her another TV show. I bet you they can't wait to give her another TV show. So you make it make sense. Unfortunately, these are people that they putting in front of us for your children. And people say, oh, well, you're supposed to monitor you with your kids. That's virtually impossible. Unless you're not going to allow your kids to go to school. Because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. All the kids at school got cell phones. And that's where it's all at. So they going to get a hold to this information, right? But this is the people that the media want to put on television. I remember it was a day and time where somebody like that, there was no way they would be able to get a television show. They wouldn't even be able to get on a cast of a television show. There go my oldness coming out. They're going to get to talk about old heads and, oh, here go the old head. But this shit, I mean, I'm going to just keep it real. This is burnt out. This is burnt out. You got a whole bunch of people on Lil Meech's head. They on Lil Meech's head. Hold on, I got a video of that. Let me see. Hold on. Look, I gotta play this. Hold on. Lil Meech done went viral for this one.
Damn, I can't help my cousin bring the bags in the house. We went to the grocery store, man. Damn, I can't help my cousin bring the bags in the house. We went to the grocery store, man. Damn, I can't help my cousin bring the bags in the house. We went to the grocery store, man.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go see what all this stems from, right? So let me go back. I gotta go back and find it. Oh, you know what? Let me just do this. Hold on. Hey, don't even ask, because I ain't trying to get in trouble with nobody, but, hold on. Let me see. Ring light. No, ring cam. It would help if I was using the right keyboard, right? Let me see.
What you working with? What you working with? Pay for this pussy nigga.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. So this is the footage, right? This is the footage that Lil Meech is in hot water over, right? But here's my problem. It's a number of things. Okay, before this video came out, Summer Walker posted something about him cheating, right? She went to the internet with it. After that, she was on somebody's podcast and it was brought up and she spoke on it again. When the video actually came out, this is the only thing that Meech has said since the video came out. He put up that one little post. After he made the post, she put up a post saying, you know, he was chasing after her for, I'm going to find that one too. Hold on. Said he was chasing after her for 2 years and he was paying bills and meeting family and all this type of stuff. And then she turned around right after they break up and go out with Sexy Red and Sukiana last night and put all that. I don't know if it's payback or whatever. And I don't know if he did or didn't do anything. But it was weird. She put a post out talking about, oh, you want to go on the internet and embarrass me all over the internet. What do you want him to do? You on the internet every day since it happened, commenting on it. And he said something, and I don't know if he did smile kind of at the end. It was like a little smile. But, hey, he went viral with that one though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. They gonna be playing that. That's one of the, that's gonna go down in history. At least 2023. He went hard with that. He definitely went hard with that. Everybody want to see the bags. See, we ain't see the whole video. See, if I was his attorney, I'd be like, y'all only saw a portion of the video. They didn't turn over the whole discovery. They didn't turn over all the discovery. Y'all saw a 15-minute clip. I assert that my client had already taken bags into the house. And he went into the house to use the restroom and take a gangster. He didn't go number 1, he went number 2. So that's the stance that me and Lil Meech and I and our team is taking. Ooh, Lil Meech better hire me, boy. I ain't past the bar, but I got bars. Go check my page, Dopest TV. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I was thinking about earlier? Somebody asked me about like what my content is, and I said it's still, it's still about self-improvement, right? Us improving as a collective, because I'm one of the people that I'm a firm believer that we can't just get black people right and think that that's gonna make everything. Like, if one side, it take two to tango, right? In this case, it's a whole bunch more than two. It take everybody like getting right. It take everybody getting right. But love, the word, all these words and terms that we use, like, it need to be switched up. Because friends and love ain't what it used to be. It definitely ain't. To some. But I think as a majority, love ain't what it used to be. 21 Savage says in one song, I'd rather have loyalty than love. Because you can still love somebody and stab them in the back. That's one of the little lines in the song. And I don't believe that. I think loyalty is one of the conditions of love. If I truly love you, I'm going to be loyal to you. Makes perfect sense to me. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to be loyal to something I don't love. I'm not committed to. Normally when you commit to something, it's something that you have a feeling for. I don't know what love means in this day and age, because people throw around these terms so loosely. You know what I mean? I had a friend of mine, or a lady, we call her that lady, and you may hear me refer to her from time to time. And for years, I thought this woman loved me. I thought she loved my family. I thought she loved my vision, the mission. And I was fooled for over 4 years. Like, consistently fooled by this person. Because ultimately, this person was about self and not team. And I'm about team. I'm about us. Because it ain't no fun being at the top anyway if you ain't got nobody to share it with. So, with that being said, really evaluate the people that tell you that they love you just to say it. Or these people that y'all say, are y'all friends? Oh, that's my friend. These are terms that are used like way too loosely. I love and care about my friends. You know what I mean? I don't know. But, I'm always thinking about how society as a whole is changing. And, you think back to when you were young and, of course I get mad at my children when they don't listen to me, right? But I also have to think back, like, it was hard for me to listen to. Some things I had to experience. You could put everything in front of a child. You put everything in front of a person. And that still is not going to make them choose correctly. So a lot of these people that consider your friends, and you should never have to question if somebody is actually your friend. That's when the game is messed up. Especially when you've been around them for years, communicating with them for years, sharing your and what's crazy is like when you share your innermost feelings and maybe insecurities. And a lot of these people turn around for their own gain, use it against you. So it's kind of hard in this day and age not to for your heart to start to get a little bit hardened. And I hate that for me. Because I'm really not that type of person. I really look for the best in people. But that starts to wear on you. You feel me? It gets to wearing on you after a while. But, man, shout out to all the people that hold me down and support me, my One Love Nation, my One Love Army. Make sure y'all continue to support as we grow this channel, as I become more consistent with this channel. And come back, like up the videos, and share the videos, and get some people to subscribe. That'd be the fastest way to grow. Make sure you hit me up on any of my social medias. If there's something that you would like to talk about, I'm here for it. Y'all know the slogan, one love or no love. If nobody told you they love you today, I love you.